music's gonna get me in trouble. Hey, how's everybody doing out there? It's Lucky Aces, and today I thought I'd gripe about one of my favorite places in the world, the Department of Motor Vehicles. More specifically, the License Plate Agency. So I'm not sure how it works in other states, but here in North Carolina, usually the License Plate Agency and the true DMV, I guess you could call it, you know, where you get your actual driver's license, are two completely separate buildings. Same umbrella, different places. And usually, I work out of town a lot. I don't feel like messing with the one here in Raleigh. Because usually, I figure it's probably going to be way too busy. And I ain't dealing with it. So we do a lot of work down at some of the military bases in the eastern part of the state. I won't name towns or names, but I spent 14 years there. My dad was Navy. We moved there in 97, and I moved away about 10, 11 years ago. So the company I work for down there, I still work for up here, but I'm down there all the time. So it just makes sense, you know, I get off work at 3, may as well go to the license plate agency down there instead of trying to come all the way back up to Raleigh or take a day off of work to go to the one down here. So the current year is 2022, and we all know it's going on 2 years ago, which they were open during this time, and I don't understand how they were more efficient then than they currently are. Yeah, so way back in 2020, and I'm not going to say the name of the thing, because we all know what it was. I'm not giving it power. We all have our own opinions on it, whatever. But they weren't letting people in the building, more than like 5 at a time, right? So everybody would line up outside, and they would serve one person after another, regardless of what you were there to do. Registration, titles, whatever, one person at a time. And it seemed to go really, really smooth. Even last year, when I bought the Shadow, they weren't, you know, you didn't have to stand outside anymore, but they had a one-ticket system. You'd walk in, there'd be one ticket machine, they'd go through the numbers, number 5, whatever you were doing, they'd serve you, then 6, 7, 8, whatever you were doing, it was one at a time, and that seemed to work really, really well. Well, I go to get this thing titled and registered, I walk in, they're back to the 2-ticket system. So they have green tickets and they have white tickets. And I actually had gotten off work a little early this day, so I thought, cool, it's like 10:30 in the morning, it won't be that busy, I'll be able to get in and out. I figured 10:30 was early enough before lunch to where, you know, it wouldn't make a difference, but boy was I wrong. So the green tickets, white tickets. Green tickets are the express lane. Therefore, you know, if you're there just to renew your registration, because basically if you're just giving them money or turning in a license plate, you get a green ticket. White tickets are for everything else. Title transfers, which is what I need, new registration, new plates, so I get a white ticket. Then my ticket number was 90, they were at 71 when I got there. So I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. So there's about 4 counters working. There's like 2 and 2. 2 green ticket, 2 white ticket. Okay, cool, not that bad. No big deal. We should hopefully still be able to get through here pretty quick. And then they start going to lunch. And I noticed the first person to go to lunch was one of the white ticket people. I said, But shortly after that, one of the guys doing the green tickets, or taking care of the green tickets, he starts doing white tickets. And actually, that guy is probably the most efficient person in the building. I've been there several times. He's worked there for years. He's always quite efficient, gets people in and out. So I said, cool, this is awesome. We'll be able to get, you know, through here fairly quickly. No. And I know these are state employees, so I don't know if it's like an hour lunch or what, but, you know, some of these people that went in the back were gone for a long time. Eventually, it got down to where we just had one white ticket and one green ticket. And there was a guy like 10 numbers ahead of me who was doing something with the trailer. I don't know. I just overheard trailer, registration, and that guy was up there for 40 minutes. I don't understand what was going on. And then the last white ticket person went to lunch, which they're state employees, I understand, they have to. They're forced to take their lunch breaks. I get it. But there's like one guy doing green tickets now. And then I saw one of the tellers come back from lunch. I thought, cool, we're back in business. Nope, 2 green ticket people. So every time they call a green number, oh, I just hated life. Because this was supposed to be an in-and-out 30-minute trip, no big deal, right? 2 hours. Which probably isn't that bad. Some of you guys watching it probably like, was he complaining about 2 hours? That's fast. And if I was in Raleigh, it probably would have taken all day. I don't know. But in the end, we got it titled, registered, paid our pittance to the state so we may cruise upon thy roads. But my gosh. I mean, I understand you want to get a lot of people through there. Like if they're just paying registration, you want to get them in and out because the state, ooh, fresh pavement, I like it. Because I understand wanting to get people in and out if all they're doing is paying registrations. 1, so they're not there all day, so they have a good experience, and 2, because the state wants that money. And that's what it is, the state wants that money, and they gonna get it one way or the other. So, I don't know. That's just kind of my rant. I didn't really expect them to go back to the freaking 2 ticket. I was hoping they'd stick with the 1, but whatever. And as far as renewals, I just renew all my crap online. I pay the extra couple of bucks or whatever it is for the convenience fee, just so I don't have to go there.
Hey guys, it's Aces. I'll spare you the rest of my ramblings, because actually my camera died and I couldn't do a proper outro either. But, yeah, I apologize again for the audio, because I actually recorded this when I did another one, probably from like 2 weeks ago. And, yeah, it's spiky, so I'm pretty sure I can edit out most of the wind noise, which obviously in this case I couldn't. You know, I thought I had it all figured out, but apparently I don't, and I think I was talking louder than what I normally would just to kind of compensate for that or kind of overpower the wind noise, hence all the spikiness. So I'm almost tempted to do everything in post, which, you know, comment down below if you think I just need to do freaking voiceovers on this stuff, which I might try in the future, because I'm pretty much just I don't know. I mean, we'll get this figured out at some point, but in the meantime, I know the audio is not great, and if the audio is not great, I know people aren't going to sit here and listen to it. So, I don't know. We'll get it figured out. But I do want to say thank you, for everybody that watches, everybody that subscribes. I really do appreciate you guys. I mean, I'm just kind of doing this for fun. I don't really expect anything to come out of it. But, heck, who knows? So, anyway, I appreciate you guys. Please bear with me. We'll get it straight. Thank you so much. And as always, ride safe. I'll see you next Sunday. Have a good week, y'all. See you later.